Good morning and welcome to the 445 Productive Through Joy show with your host and your boy, Dr. Michael Datcher. The show airs each weekday morning, hella early AF at 4:45 a.m. and goes until 5 a.m. here on YouTube's Michael Datcher channel. And then at 4:45 p.m., a different topic, same powerful show on Facebook Live. Today we're talking about meditation and productivity, a really important aspect of the productivity life. What is the tie between meditation and being more productive? All right. If you are new to the show airs again each weekday morning at 4:45 a.m. here on YouTube's Michael Datcher channel and 4:45 p.m. on Facebook Live. We are a show aimed at entrepreneurs, those who have their own business, those who would like to own their own business, and those who simply would like to live like a boss. As we know from 10th grade science, there's a scientific imperative behind the feeling of joy. And when the body is feeling joyful, what's happening at a biochemical level is that the body is flooding itself with endorphins, and those endorphins can give us a sense of euphoria that we can then leverage to move ourselves towards our goals and objectives. We encourage everyone on the show to start their own business that they may be able to eventually fund their passion project, their dream project, um, to ultimately live in abundance like a boss. And for us, abundance doesn't just mean, of course, financial abundance, but it means abundance in joy, abundance in health, abundance in family relationships. Listen, uh, as we as you get to a certain point in your life, you realize that although money is important, obviously, I mean, it gives you options and resources, but we also know that it takes more than that to really truly be abundant, to be happy, to be in the joy, and that's what we're really interested in here is having an abundant life, living to the full while we are here on this planet. All right. So you can go to productivethroughjoy.com to see about us. We speak to groups, organizations, schools, universities about being productive through joy. We also offer live one-on-one productive through joy consulting. Uh, you can reach out to us. Please also become a subscriber on YouTube's Michael Datcher channel. Get all these videos for free. I did say free, 1, 2, 3, 4, free. There's no, just hit the subscribe button. That's all you got to do. It's an easy process. Yeah, and if you're enjoying the show so far, please swipe left, right across your device, and invite people to join the conversation. All right, let's dive in. So, in the morning show, we like to also touch on the idea of how do we say of framing your day before your day has a chance to frame you. At times, we'll wake up with trouble on our mind, and that trouble has a way of following us throughout our day even into the evening. Then we go to bed with that same trouble or new troubles, a compendium of troubles on our mind. And so we know that that's an important part of the project is helping people to um, deal with stress, because stress, as we know also from modern science, takes years off your life. So we talk about framing your day in the context of ritual. Ritual can be defined as essentially doing the same thing at around the same time. Let me give you a sense of my ritual, my morning ritual, as to serve as an exemplar. In the mornings, I wake up at 3:45 a.m. Hella early, still early for me, because I do like to sleep. um, I read a couple of spiritual and business books. I do our show now at 4:45 a.m. here on YouTube's Michael Datcher channel, and then at 5 I go to at 5 I work on my current book until sunrise, and at sunrise I I go to the beach. I, I live here along the coast in Venice. I go to the beach. I bring my drum. I go meditate, pray, do yoga. It's really a very powerful time. Um, and then I come back and work on my book for a while longer. Then I go back to my current novel for a while longer. Then I go back to the beach to run up the coast past Santa Monica Superior all the way back here to Venice to go to my Goes Gym. So by 9:30 or so, I'm feeling amazing. My body is being flooded with endorphins, and those endorphins give me a sense of euphoria that I can then leverage to move myself towards my goals and objectives. Now, we're not saying do what I do. We're saying do what you do, and we help people to craft, to create a morning ritual that aligns with their belief system and their schedule, mostly. Um, that they can lean upon every day. We believe in consulting. We are a consulting firm. We believe in therapy. That's all good and well as well. But we also know the power of the physician healing thyself. helping yourself, creating your own ritualized way to daily undergird yourself. That's so important. That daily undergirding of the self is critical because life happens when? Every day. Hello. It just makes sense. So, reading two great books now. Bam. This book is called The Nag Hammadi Library, which is it's a book of ancient scriptures, early first century, second century Gnostic texts. Wow, I mean, very, very powerful stuff. I'm also reading a book by Carl Lantz called Owning the Moment, which is a book which basically is what it sounds like it is, a book about owning the moment. And from those two books, I extract some wisdom, which I call the morning chant. Today's morning chant is, as a meditating natural mystic, I meditate to acquire wisdom from God. Right? As a meditating natural mystic, I meditate to acquire wisdom from God. Right, which is a very powerful idea. If you believe in the idea that in the beginning there was just one, call it God, call it energy, call it the spirit. If you can find a way to tap into that knowledge, you are way ahead of the game. All right, and so I think about that concept throughout the day and also create the morning and afternoon shows based upon that morning reading. So today's reading is about just that very thing, about meditation and productivity. What is the tie between meditation and productivity? All right. So again, go to productivethroughjoy.com, see about us, have me come out and speak to your group or organization. It's a powerful thing. So let's dive in. So point one in our talk about meditation and productivity is that meditation is a practice, right? People, because now meditation is in the ether. People hear about it a lot in science because doctors basically have determined that meditating can increase your health, improve your health. You may have heard about meditation also through celebrity culture. So many people who are celebrities, and because we live in a celebrity culture, many people who follow that culture know that celebrities are meditating, so that has an impact on our culture. But meditation, metaphysics, meditation is in the air. And of course, you want to do some knowledge, some due diligence, seek some knowledge about it. And there are various ways that one can meditate, various skills that can be developed, various systems. My advice is to just start by researching. You know, it may be easiest to just go on YouTube, Google meditation, and look for some videos. Like just to kind of pique your interest, do some research. My own system is an ancient Egyptian, ancient African system. We call it Kemet. They call themselves Kemet, so we call it Kemet. Ancient Kemetic system, which involves meditation, visualization, and chanting, basically. But there are many styles that can be really effective. The one that I find in my own research is probably the first, certainly one of the oldest meditation systems. And when combined with yoga and other types of modalities, it can be extremely powerful. So that's what I do. But there's many. You can reach out to me if you want to learn more about my system. But there's a great book called the Metu Neter, M-E-T-U, first word, second word, N-E-T-E-R, Metu Neter, which is a good starting point. There's 3 volumes. Volume 1 is a good history of meditation and kind of ancient spiritual science that kind of combines a bunch of knowledge into one book. So that's what I used back in the day to kind of get started on my own journey and then begin to read many books. But yeah, you want to do some research, all right? And as you begin to learn more about it, the practice becomes easier because it's not something that you're glopping onto. Is that a word, glop? That you're glopping onto, that you're attaching to loosely, but you can really embrace it fully. And yeah, I mean, and the more that you believe in it, which goes into point 2, the more you practice it. So practice is developing a practice is the critical piece. And you develop the practice, as I just said a second ago, which is point 2, by believing, knowing that is going to work. Listen, I mean, people are busy. You don't want to waste your time. And the more you believe in something, the more that you're going to do it, right? And that's the critical piece of meditation, because I'm not even sure why this is true about meditation, but the more that you believe in it, the more that you know that it's real, the better it works. Who knows why that's important? That's just how it works. I didn't design meditation. I just use it. But so the more that you know it works, the better it works. And then the better it works, the more you're going to use it, which goes into point three. You just want to meditate like it's a lifestyle. It isn't just about doing it, it's about growing into the lifestyle of it. I recall when I first began meditating, um, I couldn't get beyond literally 3 or 4 minutes because my mind would be all over the place. I'd be like, what am I doing? Am I wasting my time? I could be eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for these 3 or 4 minutes or whatever, eating some cereal. But after a while, I don't know. I mean, I just got better at it. It took about a year, to be honest. I mean, a year of like pretty much every day, getting there, being frustrated, wasting my time, my mind all over the place. But eventually, I began to kind of settle down, relax into it, and that's part of the practice. You have to deal with yourself, and that's one of the main benefits of meditation is because you're just there with yourself, is dealing with yourself. It's very, very powerful to do that. So, boom, goes to dynamite. That's it for today's show. As you begin to meditate, you're going to have an absolute explosion in productivity. It's very powerful. Thanks for being here. Learn more by reaching out to us, reaching out to me. Go to productivethroughjoy.com. Holla at us. We offer live one-on-one Productive Through Joy consulting. Have me come out and speak to your group or organization. It's a very, very powerful program. You can go to productivethroughjoy.com or michaeldatcher.com. We have an amazing public program. Yeah, reach out. Definitely become a subscriber on YouTube's Michael Datcher channel. Certainly share this video to folks in your social media networks. And yeah, thanks for being here. We will talk to you soon. Until then, let's talk about it and be about it. Deuces.